All right, today I'm working on a 2008 BMW X5 3.0. The transmission is the ZF6HP19. And this belongs to Peter, who drove from Eastern Long Island to bring the car in here to have the transmission done. So what's going on with this? The complaint is after driving probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours, the transmission will go into limp mode. All right, and we have two codes present for the transmission. The first code is a 4F83 clutch C monitoring, and then we have a 4F85 clutch E monitoring. Now, when this first happened, what Peter did to try to fix the car is he dropped out the valve body, installed a new set of solenoids, installed a new bridge seal, new sealing sleeves in the back, new pan and fluid. And then of course drove it, and fortunately it was still doing the same thing. So, which was actually a pretty good thing to do, because if he would have called me, I would have recommended definitely to do that first before pulling the transmission out, because he is looking to fix the car. And if that didn't work, then the next step would be to pull the transmission out anyway. So that was a good job on that. Unfortunately, it did not fix the car. So I think it has fairly low mileage on it, 71,000 miles. So I think what we're probably dealing with, I'm thinking worn bushings, because I did look at the clutch adaptation values for the clutch packs, and they really didn't look that bad. So we're going to open it up and see what we find. Also, when I get to the valve body, I'm going to be printing out a vacuum test guide from Sonics, and I'm just going to be testing, certain valves that can cause ratio monitoring codes and stuff, which I do as a standard rebuild procedure anyway. And I think that's about it. So we're going to open this up and see what we see. Let me get a little closer. All right, so first we're going to take the pump bolts out and the O-ring for the converter. There's the O-ring. I am waiting for the converter to come back. That has been, as soon as it comes out, I box up the converter and I ship it out. It's overhauled by ZF. Okay, so I'm going to take the pump bolts out. I am waiting on the bushing kit. My supply did not have it in the local warehouse, so I have the overhaul kit. I'll have the converter back in a couple of days. Warm. And I'm going to flip this up, take the can down. So this, of course, is an E-shift valve body. Here is your J bracket, as I call it, for the emergency release cable, the park release cable. And I'm going to clean a little rust in here. I'm going to clean out. This is the adjustment. You want to remember about you don't want the end of the cable button up against the J bracket, maybe about 2 millimeters or something away from it. So I just want to take a wire brush to here and clean all that out as well. Okay, let's get the pan off. like what I'm seeing here. Build, train, made in Germany. Good job on that. Solenoids look very nice. Make the switch. Okay. Alright, now let's get this valve body out. These are all the T40s that come out, and the smaller ones I think are 27. Yeah, so all the T40s are going to come out, torque 40, which will release the valve body from the case. So this actually is like a generation 2. It comes up as I ran the VIN as a 6HP19. We have an BO or an AO65 separated plate, so this is not a generation 1. Okay, bird seal. This was changed. Okay. I'm going to put this back this way. And let's see. Give it a little pry. Okay. That should go right up. Very easy. Okay, so this is the Babbitt style bushing, and these do wear out. And you know, a lot of times when I open these up, it's the brass bushing. This one's not. But you can see the bushing, looking at kind of witness marks here, the bushing does look a little worn on one side. I'm sure that's what we're going to be dealing with is a bushing problem. See, these have almost like a brass type in them. That one has the back, the pump has the back. And also the A drum. But I got an entire bushing kit coming. Okay. Curious because I wanted to see that. Now let's flip this thing back around here. All right, I want to get these sleeves out. Then we can go ahead and get the center board out. me get another tool. All right, let me just kind of move everything over and bring this more towards this side of the bench, and I will be right back. All right, I couldn't find what I was looking for, so we're just going to get these out. I'm going to hold it with my snap ring pliers. Sometimes it's a little tough to come out, and just give it a push, and they usually come right out. Coming in a little tough to get out. Okay. Okay, little force sleeves. Okay, swing it around. And we got to get the snap ring out. Bring this, let's see if I can center this and bring it down. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get this snap ring out for the center support. Go. Things got to be perfectly straight. Planet. Ring gear and output shaft. Okay. So the transmission is stripped. And of course there's the rear seal there, I'm going to knock that out. Alright, so let me get rid of the case onto the other bench, and we're going to open the clutch packs, take a look at those, we'll take a look at the pump. And probably what I'll do also is when I have the valve body open, I'll just give you a shot of that. Alright, so let me get set up. We'll take a look at the clutch packs and finish up for now. Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, let's take a look at the A and the E clutch. Here's the hub for the A. Gonna get new bushings here. E clutch hub. Alright, here's the open face washer bearing. Check out the A's. bushings in the drum are going to be changed. Okay, not bad. Alright, we're going to check the E. Also, we're going to check the E drum for any cracks too, but I seriously doubt it's going to have any. Alright, E clutch actually is burnt. You can see, for instance, this clutch on this side, and this, I don't know if you can see the difference in color, but this side is dark and this side is light. So the E clutches are not terrible, but they are burnt. They are discolored. You can see the burn marks on them. Take a look at the B, and here is the bearing. And let's see. They're not too bad. Here with this. Now we have our center support with the C and the D, and I'm going to take these little pieces out. This is what actually keeps the center support from turning. And I'll just put them back in. Okay. Just need 2 minutes. I will be right back. All right. Just getting a parts delivery there. All right, so C clutch. All right, you got some dark here. Not too bad, but will be changed. And the D. Not too bad at all. Clutch actually is, you know, I find with the 6HP19s on the D clutch, here the clutch actually is starting to flake. And I just recently worked on a 19 for a BMW shop that they brought it to me, and when I drove it, it would make a clutch squawk on the shift. And these clutches were pretty much flaked off. So, and these are starting, I could see around the edges here. Yeah, it's all starting to come apart here. The clutch material is in my hand. So, we'll get the friction module for this. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you, I tried to grab it out of the case, but I couldn't, but now I got it. This, when you pull the output shaft out, there may be a spacer here. Okay, so you want to make sure you don't lose that. And here's the pump. All right, you got a spacer here. All right, now let me get set up for this because I may have to shock these loose. So let me get set up for that, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. That should be a 30. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, so I have 4 left, and we can do those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. A little tough to hold the pump and try to shock the bolt loose. And last one here. That should be it. And this looks good here. Also have another bushing here that's going to be changed. I think some 19s have that, some don't. And pump gears with the dots face up. A pump is fine, got a bearing in there instead of a bushing. Okay. Alright, so that is all for now. So far we found a singed or kind of burnt E-clutch. The C-clutch was a little bad. A little burnt there also. And I'm going to say for sure, because it is made out of fabric material, a worn rear stator bushing. So we're going to stop here for now, and then once I get up to the valve body, probably the transmission may even be close to being done at that point. Then when we do the valve body, I'm going to open it up. I got to get the plate. The plate number is an AO or a BO65. Got to get the plate, got to get my dampers. We'll open that up, make sure all that's good. Solenoids are new, so they're going to be put back. And that is all for now. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so the rebuild is going very smooth on the 6HP19. I have the parts are coming in. The converter I just got back. I have my OE friction module, my OE overhaul kit, my Lifeguard 6 fluid behind me. Bushing kit is installed. I have the center support done, but I got to do the other drums because I had installed bushings on those, so they are not done yet. And the pump I'm going to get done. But other than that, it's going very smooth. I'll just give you a quick close-up shot of my friction module, my overhaul kit, and the fluid converter. And I'm again just waiting on the separator plate for the valve body that has a code of AO65, so I should be getting that today. And then we can continue with the overhaul. So let me just give you a quick shot of my parts that I got so far, and I will be right back. Okay. Here is my OE friction module, little ZF. And each of these clutch packs are marked C, D, E, A. Give you a kind of close-up shot of those tags there. And there is a TranStar's part number. Okay, here is my ZF overhaul kit. I was, you know, I did do a few of I did the center support, so some of these bags, you don't want torn open and used. And you have a chart over here that comes in these kits. All right, I have my sleeves, I have my bridge seal and mechatronic sleeve, new plugs. That is that. Okay, here is my rebuilt torque converter. Rebuilt by ZF people. And of course my lifeguard fluid here. I'm still waiting for that. I got some more. I only have 6, so I'm still waiting on more to come in. Which should be here probably today also. And I guess that's it. So it's going smooth. I'm going to continue. Hopefully have the transmission, with the exception of the valve body, because I'm still waiting for the plate, done today, and then just do the valve body. I'll give you a shot of when I have the valve body open, and we'll take a look at that. I guess that's it. So I will get back with you when I get that valve body plate and have the valve body open.